If this resonates with you, my friend, do subscribe. I'd be delighted to read your thoughts in the comments below.
I'm standing on this empty stage where once I ruled the night. Back in 1935, when every show was sold out tight, they'd line up round the block to hear me sing my torch song blues. The spotlight was my lover, and the world was at my shoes. The papers called me darling of the jazz age on the page, my photograph in every club, my voice on every stage. I wore diamonds and champagne like they were going out of style. The world was young and so was I, and only buying for a while. I've got these old playbills scattered on my dressing room floor, photographs of younger me that I don't recognize no more. The makeup's heavier now to hide the years I've sung and lived, but back then I was magic, back then I had it all to give. These glory days, when every note I sang turned into gold, when every man who heard my voice said I'd never grow old. But time don't care about your talent, and the spotlight always moves. Now I'm singing to these empty chairs, remembering when I couldn't lose. So here's to 1935, the year I touched the stars, to sold-out shows and curtain calls and waiting Cadillac cars. I may be yesterday's darling, but I wore that crown with grace. No one can erase the glory in it on my face. Best glory days, they were mine, and no one can take them from this heart This club's a far cry from the Roxy, where I used to headline shows. Now I'm singing to a dozen drunks who barely raise their nose. The owner pays in cash and whiskey, said I'm lucky to get booked. These kids don't know who I am, They just see some broad who's aged and cooked. There's younger girls with fresher voices getting all the spotlight now, with their perky little figures and their modern songs somehow. I tell myself I'm just between the big breaks, taking time, but the mirror in the bathroom says I'm way past my prime. So I take another bourbon before I hit the stage tonight, to smooth the cracks in my voice and make the spotlight feel less bright. The bartender's sympathetic, he's seen stars fade before. Says you still got it, darling, as he pours me one drink more. But backstage in the mirror, with this makeup running thin, I see a woman drowning slowly in the bottle and the gin. The spotlight's getting smaller and the rooms keep getting worse, but I keep singing louder, like denial's my last verse. So I'll take another bow to these empty back row chairs and pretend I don't see pity in the few remaining stares. Tomorrow I'll audition for another dive downtown. Yesterday's darling is just fading spotlight now. So I take another bow to these empty back row chairs and pretend I don't see pity in the few remaining stares. Tomorrow I'll audition for another dive downtown. Yesterday's darling is just fading spotlight now. The spotlight's fading and I'm fading too, but I'll keep singing. It's all I know to do. They gave me one audition at the Golden Lion tonight, the venue where I headlined back when everything was right. I've practiced till my voice is raw, I'm wearing my best dress. This is my last chance to prove I'm more than yesterday's mess. I've been 3 months sober, got my hair done right this time. I found that old arrangement from when I was in my prime. The owner said we'll see, but I could see the doubt behind his eyes. He remembers who I was, not sure if that girl still survives. I hear them tuning up the band, my heart is pounding like a drum. I look into this mirror and I barely recognize what I've become. But underneath this makeup and these years of making bad mistakes, there's still that girl from 35 who sang until the rafters shook with earthquake. This is my and my heart is pounding like a drum. I look into this mirror and I barely recognize what I've become. But underneath this makeup and these years of making bad mistakes, there's still that girl from 35 who sang until the rafters shook with earthquake. So here I go, one final walk from backstage to the light. I'm singing for my life, my soul, my second chance tonight. Yesterday's darling might become tomorrow's comeback queen, or this might be the final bow. Oh, only thing of beauty. So here I go, one final walk from backstage to the light. I'm singing for my life, my soul, my second chance tonight. Yesterday's darling might become tomorrow's comeback queen, or this might be the final bow of everything I've been. This is my last chance, and I won't let it go. I'm walking to that spotlight, time to steal the show. I'm standing in the spotlight that I thought I'd lost forever. My hands are shaking slightly, but my voice is strong and clear. I'm singing every heartbreak, every bottle, every scar. And somehow all that darkness makes this moment shine like stars. I see the owner in the front row, and his eyes are getting wet. He's remembering the girl I was, embracing who I am instead. My voice ain't young and perfect, but it's honest through and through. And every note I'm singing says I've earned the right to sing to you. Then something magic happens when I hit says you're still on fire. After all these years, standing ovation, standing ovation, standing ovation. They're standing for me. Standing ovation. The comeback queen is who I'm meant to be. The comeback queen is who I'm meant to be. I'm sitting in this dressing room with flowers all around. The makeup's coming off now, and I'm finally winding down. They offered me a contract for a monthly residency here, but I think one perfect night is worth more than another year. I proved what I came here for, that I still have what it takes. But chasing spotlights cost me everything and left me in its wake. I'd rather keep this moment perfect, crystallized in time, than risk becoming desperate again and losing what I've climbed and looking inside. If I finally like what's there, a woman who survived it all with dignity to spare. The wrinkles tell the story of every song I've sung, and I'd rather be this weathered truth than forever young. The standing ovation filled my soul, but it don't define my worth. I sang because I had to sing long before I graced this earth. So here's my final curtain call, not in defeat, but grace. Yesterday's darling takes her bow and makes her peace with second place. I'll hang up this evening gown and walk out through that door, not as a faded comeback queen, but something so much more. A woman who fell down and rose and sang her truth tonight. Yesterday's darling found her peace beneath that final spotlight. This is my final bow, and I'm bowing with my head held high. The curtain falls, but I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just walking home, finally free. I'm standing on this empty stage where once I ruled the night. Back in 1935, when every show was sold out tight, they'd line up round the block to hear me sing my torch song blues. The spotlight was my lover, and the world was at my shoes. The papers called me darling of the jazz age on the page. My photograph in every club, my voice on every stage. I wore diamonds in champagne like they were going out of style. The world was young and so was I, and oh, we burned for a while. I've got these old playbills scattered on my dressing room floor, photographs of younger me that I don't recognize no more. The makeup's heavier now to hide the years I've sung and lived. But back then I was magic, back then I had it all to give these glory days, when every note I sang turned into gold, when every man who heard my voice said I'd never grow old. But time don't care about your talent, and the spotlight always moves. Now I'm singing to these empty chairs, remembering when I couldn't lose. So here's to 1935, the year I touched the stars, to sold-out shows and curtain calls and waiting Cadillac cars. I may be yesterday's darling, but I wore that crown with grace, and no one can erase the glow written on my This club's a far cry from the Roxy where I used to headline shows. Now I'm singing to a dozen drunks who barely raise their nose. The owner pays in cash and whiskey, said I'm lucky to get booked. These kids don't know who I am, they just see some broad who's aged and cooked. There's younger girls with fresher voices getting all the spotlight now, with their perky little figures and their modern songs somehow. I tell myself I'm just between the big breaks, taking time, but the mirror in the bathroom says I'm way past my prime. So I drink another bourbon before I hit the stage tonight, to smooth the cracks in my voice and make the spotlight feel less bright. The bartender's sympathetic, he's seen stars fade before, says you still got it, darling, as he pours me one drink more. But backstage in the mirror with this makeup running thin, I see a woman drowning slowly in the bottle and the gin. The spotlight's getting smaller and the rooms keep getting worse, but I keep singing louder like denial's my last verse. So I'll take another bow to these empty back row chairs and pretend I don't see pity in the few remaining stares. Tomorrow I'll audition for another dive downtown. Yesterday's darling is just fading spotlight now. The spotlight's fading and I'm fading too, but I'll keep singing, it's all I know to do. They gave me one audition at the Golden Lion tonight, the venue where I headlined back when everything was right. I've practiced till my voice is raw, I'm wearing my best dress. This is my last chance to prove I'm more than yesterday's mess. I've been 3 months sober, got my hair done right this time. I found that old arrangement from when I was in my prime. The owner said we'll see, but I could see the doubt behind his eyes. He remembers who I was, not sure if that girl still survives. I hear them tuning up the band. here I go, one final walk from backstage to the light. I'm singing for my life, my soul, my second chance tonight. Yesterday's darling might become tomorrow's comeback queen, or this might be the final bow of everything I've been. This is my last chance, and I won't let it go. I'm walking to that spotlight. Time to steal the show. This is my last chance, and I won't let it go. I'm walking to that spotlight. Time to steal the show. I'm standing in this spotlight that I thought I'd lost forever. My hands are shaking slightly, but my voice is strong and clear. I'm singing every heartbreak, every bottle, every scar, and somehow all that darkness makes this moment shine like stars. I see the owner in the front row and his eyes are getting wet. He's remembering the girl I was, embracing who I am instead. My voice ain't young and perfect, but it's honest through and through. And every note I'm singing says I've earned the right to sing to you. Then something magic happens when I hit the final note. The silence holds for one more breath, my heart is in my throat. And then it comes like thunder, rising from their seats. The standing ovation I've been dreaming of for years. They're crying, I'm crying. The spotlight's never felt so bright. I bow and see redemption in the theater's golden light. Yesterday's darling just became today's survivor, and every single person standing says you're still on fire. So here I am at 42 with wisdom in my bones. I've fallen and I've risen and I've finally come back home. The applause is raining down on me like absolution's tears. Yesterday's darling just reclaimed her crown after all these years. ovation. They're standing for me. The comeback queen is who I'm meant to be. They're standing for me. The comeback queen is who I'm meant to be. Bravo. Shouts! Flowers landing on stage, her breathing heavily with emotion and exhaustion, curtain call, bowing applause continuing, vinyl crackle with sense of redemption achieved. I'm sitting in this dressing room with flowers all around. The makeup's coming off now and I'm finally winding down. They offered me a contract for a monthly residency here, but I think one perfect night is worth more than another year. I proved what I came here for, that I still have what it takes. But chasing spotlights cost me everything and left me in its wake. I'd rather keep this moment perfect, crystallized in time, than risk becoming desperate again and losing what I've climbed. This weathered truth than forever young. The standing ovation filled my soul, but it don't define my worth. I sang because I had to sing long before I graced this earth. So here's my final curtain call, not in defeat but grace. Yesterday's darling takes her bow and makes her peace with second place. So I'll hang up this evening gown and walk out through that door, not as a faded comeback queen, but something so much more. A woman who fell down and rose and sang her truth tonight. Yesterday's darling found her peace beneath that final spotlight. This is my final bow, and I'm bowing with my head held high. The curtain falls, but I'm not sad.